It is my great pleasure to bring up your first comedian for the evening. He is a very funny writer and political thinker. You can read his stuff on Huffington Post, and you can see him on Comedy Central. Please welcome Lee Camp.
All right. One more time for Janeane. Yes. Oh, my hero. Yeah, so, you mark my words, she'll be something one day. She will. She's going places. Surviving the crappy economy? Hanging in there? It's not just bad, right? It's weird. Shit's getting weird. I mean, Circuit City went out of business, but Radio Shack is hanging in there. No one's bought anything from Radio Shack in 20 years. They sell nothing but like remote control cars and Furbies, you know, and an adapter that connects a vinyl record player to a car battery. Then our treasury department should go talk to Radio Shack, figure out what kind of MC Escher business model they have going on. It's getting weird. Tent cities are popping up. See that in the news? Tent cities. We're going broke. We're all becoming alcoholics. We're living in tents. You know who's loving this? Native Americans. Oh, how funny do they find this? You know, they're just like, all right, this time, don't teach them how to fish. Just white people down on your luck, come by the casino. Come on down. So we got people living in tents because they're homeless and giant empty Circuit City buildings. Those might go together. I think if shit keeps getting worse, Mexico's gonna build a wall on its northern border to stop the flood of investment bankers headed down to some stable economy. You wouldn't have to build too high because they're not climbers, but anyway. Have you ever noticed the words unicorn and acorn both mean one corn? Just saying. Crappy economy. There are some things, though, that the economy doesn't affect, right? Keep going, exactly the same as always. Like two things, Walmart and cancer. Still going. And Walmart is a cancer. It is. Walmart is a monster. It's a monster that devours small towns and then shits out steaming piles of trailer park. It is. That's why they sell toilet paper in bulk. It is. It is. There are some positives, though, about a crappy economy, right? Like for too long, our country's gotten our happiness from like materialism and consumerism, and now we're getting happiness from other things like friends and family, right? And I'm not saying that's not a second-rate, shitty kind of happiness, but it's something, right? Little consolation prize there. Bernie Madoff went to jail. That's exciting. Yeah. Bernie Madoff went to jail where he'll get free health care. Motherfucker. God damn it. This healthcare debate, and you know, every time we try and change healthcare, reform healthcare, there's always the far right wing that's like, it's socialism. It's socialized healthcare. Because it's partially paid for by taxes. But aren't our fire department, our police department, our roads paid for by taxes? I knew there was a reason. I've always hated those goddamn elitist latte-sipping Care Bear firefighters. Oh, with their free socialized fire rescue. They're disgusting. A couple of days ago, my neighbor caught fire. She's old, it happens. And within like 2 minutes, they came storming up the stairs in their super-duper tax-funded fire suits, and they just put her out. They didn't find out what kind of deductible she owed, what her coverage was. At least give her a literacy test, you know? Find out if she's a legal U.S. citizen before you put out the flames. That's why I didn't help her. I was like, Eunice, where are your papers? She was like, they're on fire! I was like, that's not good enough. Then I went back to my important Facebook conversations. Yeah. If immigrants are going to expect to be put out, they better have a good reason for catching fire. Glad you took that line seriously. All right, fair enough. I like Christmas lights, because they're like regular lights, except they also say, no Jews live here. For those of you now crying like this table, it's all right, I'm Jewish. You can laugh now. Unless you already laughed, you're a douchebag. Yeah, though. I don't know. Obama's doing the best. I mean, he can with he inherited a shitstorm. He did. He's 2 wars going on, global economic collapse. We got a healthcare crisis. We got dogs in sweaters and kids on leashes. How do you fix that? Where do you even start? All right. This man is very funny. Paul Provenza, everybody.